Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking into automatic gate installations, specifically in Trinidad and Tobago.
hmm
And our mission really is to get past just, the convenience side of things.
Right.
We want to frame this as what it is, a serious investment in your security, your property value, and resilience against, well, the local conditions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a critical investment here in TNT. Think about it. That gate is often your first line of defense.
Right.
And being able to operate it remotely, that's a huge plus during those intense tropical downpours we get or, late at night. It really enhances personal safety.
I get the safety aspect.
Yeah.
But there's a challenge, right? It's not just plug and play.
Not at all. The big immediate challenge is the climate. The heat, the humidity, the salt in the air, especially near the coast. It demands specific planning. You can't just use a standard installation approach. It won't last.
Okay, let's unpack that resilience piece. So, the primary threats, it really boils down to the environment, doesn't it?
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
First pillar, durability against corrosion. Right.
Untreated steel or iron, it's just highly susceptible. It will rust, and quickly in this climate.
So what works?
Well, your best bets are really aluminum. It's naturally corrosion resistant. Plus, it's lighter, which means less strain on the motor.
Okay, makes sense.
Or if you go with steel, it has to be properly treated. We're talking hot dip galvanizing first, and then a really durable powder coat finish on top. Anything less is just asking for trouble down the line. Wood, it looks nice maybe, but it's the most vulnerable. Needs constant upkeep.
Home maintenance. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting for me. Power outages. They happen.
They do, regularly.
So what does this mean for your automatic gate? Suddenly your security feature is a wall you can't get past.
Which is why a power outage solution is completely non-negotiable. It's a requirement.
So like a battery backup.
Battery backup is standard, yes. But frankly, solar power is an incredibly resilient and very viable alternative here. We have the sun, let's use it.
Right. Leverage the climate. Exactly. We've seen providers, Caribbean Awning is one example, offering solar kits.
Yeah.
And they claim, 20 to 40 days of operation without sun once fully charged.
Wow, that's impressive resilience.
It's that kind of independence you need.
Okay, let's shift to the technical side. The heart of the system, the motor. What's the biggest mistake you see property owners make there?
Undersizing the motor. Easily the most common and costly mistake.
Why is that so bad?
Because the listed weight capacity needs to dramatically exceed the actual gate weight. You need to account for wind load, especially during storms.
Okay.
Friction that builds up over time, maybe imperfect installation or maintenance. If your gate weighs, say, 400 kilograms, you shouldn't be looking at a 400 or 500 kilogram motor.
You need more buffer.
Way more. Think residential operators that go up to maybe 200 kilograms for industrial gates. You need that headroom to prevent constant strain and breakdowns. Deliberately oversize it.
Got it. Now, choosing the installer, that seems just as critical. We see kind of two different approaches locally, right?
That's a good way to put it. You basically have two strategic models.
Right.
First, you got the brand specialist. Think of DateLogic. They're the exclusive distributor for Proteco in the Caribbean.
So they know that one brand inside out.
Exactly. Factory expertise, and crucially, they usually guarantee spare parts availability for 10 years, maybe more. The focus is deep product knowledge and long-term reliability for that specific brand.
Okay, and the other model?
That's the system integrator. Like remotely automated systems, they tend to offer a wider range of...
More choice.
More choice, yes. But their main selling point is often integration. They'll connect your gate to your CCTV, maybe your alarm, do the civil works. It's a broader, more holistic security solution.
So it's a trade-off. Deep brand expertise versus wider system integration.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Reliability versus integrated complexity, perhaps.
And before we wrap up with budgeting, we absolutely have to talk safety features.
Essential. Non-negotiable safety.
Why is it so critical?
Well, obviously to prevent injury. These gates have a lot of force. Every system must have obstacle detection built into the motor. It senses resistance. Okay. But that's often not fast enough, especially for, say, a child or a pet darting through.
Right.
So you absolutely need secondary sensors. Photoelectric beams, the electric eye, are crucial. They create an invisible line, and if anything breaks that beam, the gate stops or reverses instantly.
Okay, that's a must-have. So pulling this all together, what does this mean for you, the listener, when you're actually budgeting for this? It sounds like it could get expensive.
It's an investment, for sure. And the tricky part is the market is mostly quote-based. There isn't standardized pricing you can just look up.
So how do you compare?
Diligence. You must get itemized quotations. Don't accept a single lump sum.
Itemized. Okay.
Yes, from at least 3 different providers. Motor cost, gate material cost, installation labor, safety features broken down. Only then can you do a proper apples-to-apples comparison and see where the money's going.
Makes sense. And installation day comes, the gate's in. What's the one thing you need to insist on during that handover?
You need a thorough handover, obviously, testing everything. But critically, test the manual override. You need to physically use the key, disengage the motor, and push the gate open yourself.
Why is that so important?
Because when the power does fail completely, or there's an emergency, you absolutely need to know how to manually open your own gate. Don't wait for a crisis to figure it out.
Okay, final thought. We're seeing these gates get smarter, right? Wi-Fi control, apps like Proteco's Open Your World, they connect to your home network.
Yes, that's the trend. Convenience, remote access from anywhere.
But it brings up a new kind of vulnerability, doesn't it? What important question should this raise for you?
It raises a really critical one. How secure is your home Wi-Fi network? Because if someone can compromise your network, maybe through an old router you haven't updated, or as a simple password, they could potentially get digital control over your gate. Your strong physical barrier suddenly depends on your cybersecurity defense. It's a whole new layer to consider.